Kool TV proudly presents the 63rd District Tournament live from Raceland Worthington High School. Now let's head courtside to the Palace for Countdown to Tip-Off live on Kool TV.
Hello and good evening from Raceland High School and the Palace here tonight, the side of the 63rd District Girls and Boys District Basketball Tournament. I'm Hager Easterling. My good buddy James Collier's here. He's going to be doing everything again, Mr. Gadget, color, stats, everything. James, good evening, buddy.
How you doing, my friend?
Oh, just wonderful. Trey Collier's here. He's the producer tonight. Felicia's going to be here. She's on the camera.
She's fashionably late as always.
Well, she'll make it though.
She'll
you have to fire her again?
She's fired already before she starts.
All right, together we're going to bring you a first-round girls game tonight. It's the number 1 seed Russell Lady Red Devils and the number 4 seed the Greenup County Lady Musketeers here tonight. Russell 6-0 in the district, Greenup County 0-6. We're going to step out, take our first break. When we come back, James and I are going to break all this down for you here on Countdown to Tip-Off, now 18 minutes and 40 seconds away on Kool TV.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's in Grayson, Flatwoods, and Louisa. Greenup County and Russell out on the floor warming up, as you can see. And Greenup County, James, you take a look at Greenup County. They finished 3-25, 0-6 in the district, number 4 seed. First-year head coach Kirk Ruggles, 14 years as an assistant to Jay Fight at Lewis County, taking over here at Greenup County. 3-25 might not sound successful to a lot of people, but I think Kirk's got those. James, I was just saying, Greenup County finished 3-25. You take a look at them. A lot of people might say, oh, terrible year. He's not doing a very good job. I think he's done a lot of good things with Greenup. He's got them pointed in the right direction. What's your thoughts?
I talked with Kirk whenever they played up here a couple of weeks ago, and I guess about 3 weeks ago when they played on the 10th. And I said, what do you like about your team? And he said, we're young. We've got a lot of things we're trying to figure out. He said, but he really likes his feeder program, that he feels like at his middle school he's going to have some players that he feels are probably going to push for some varsity minutes next year. And, again, is it a good thing having 7th graders in a rotation? Maybe not, but the thing of it is it's going to give them invaluable experience early. And, the thing is that if he can stay the course and survive the wave of what it is, again, you're in one of the toughest districts to be in when you're looking up at the giant of Mandy Lane and Russell. But I like what he's done with his program this year.
Yeah, I do too. I think he's got them headed in the right direction. And you mentioned the 7th graders. You kind of think about Elliott County's boys. They took their lumps as 7th and 8th graders, and now they're kind of reaping the benefits.
Oh, absolutely. And we talk about on the girls' side of things. We've had some pretty phenomenal 7th graders that have gone out and they've had their growing pains, and then by the time they get to being juniors and seniors, just get out of the way. And you're going to see a couple of them here tonight with Kennedy Darnell and Gabby Oborn. I mean, they've been in the system. They've been coming up. Last year, Kennedy was a starter. Gabby was the 6th man.
Yeah.
And now Gabby's out there running the point, leading the team in score.
Yeah. Yeah, you look at Russell. They finished 21-7, 6-0 in the district, number 1 seed. Saturday, January 9th, 2016. I know that date rings a bell to you.
48-46, triple overtime win.
Last time.
That's the last time Russell lost in district. It was at the Marv. Raceland won that game. Ron Keaton was the head coach. We've talked about it so many times. He said it was just one of those crazy events that it happened and the way it happened. And it's been even longer since Raceland beat Russell in this gym.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you're talking about a streak that goes back into the mid-2000 teens. And I talked with Mandy when they played here back when it was the early part of January, and Raceland had them on the ropes.
They did.
I mean, they pushed them, and Gabby Oborn goes off for 37 that night, and that's only the reason they get out of here. She was the only scorer in double figures that night.
Career night.
For Russell, had a career night, 37 points, and I said, Mandy, is it weighing on the team? She goes, 100% it is. and you look at it, and a lot of that is because of the fact of you've got a lot of players that are on that court that have little to no varsity experience time. Mm-hmm. Gabby and Kennedy are the only two that had significant varsity experience. Bethany was a kind of a role player last year.
Played some off the bench.
She played some off the bench whenever Hannah would get into foul trouble. You've got Kenley, which is a 7th grader.
Didn't play at all.
Last year. And then you've got a mixture between Abby Sharp and Cameron Fleming. Both were kind of off the bench players last year that are in the starting rotation. So it's weighing on them. And the big thing is for them tonight is just they got to go out, settle in, find their rhythm early, and then do what they need to do to get to Thursday night championship game.
Yeah, and that streak that you're talking about is 75 straight wins now for Russell against 63rd teams, and I would think it would have to weigh on them a little bit. We don't want to be the team that breaks the streak, but and you and I have talked about this all throughout the year. It seems like for the last 10 years, people are saying, well, next year, Mandy's going to have a down year. And then the next year they're going to have a down year. It hasn't happened yet, has it?
No, I mean, you think about it. You take away Shaylin Steele, Bella Quinn, and Hannah Sanders, the 3 seniors that graduated from that team. And what she do, she goes out and leads the region in wins with 21 and wins Coach of the Year. I mean, it's crazy to think that what she had that she took away 50% or more of her scoring and goes out and wins 21 games. And it's not like they're playing a cupcake schedule either.
No, they did not.
They played some. They've taken their lumps some. But they have been in that catbird seat. And, again, we said this last night on the show. Mandy does not have a team. She has a program.
Absolutely.
And that's the reason why year after year everybody says, well, this is the year it's going to happen. This is the year it's going to happen. And it's not. It's because they're developing those kids at the young age in the YBL leagues, all the way into the middle school leagues, into the JV, and into varsity.
I absolutely agree. Okay, let's step out, take our next break. When we come back, we'll break this down further for you. Countdown to tip-off now 11 minutes away on Cool Hits.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back at the Palace in Raceland High School, the Papa John's broadcast table. Here tonight, James, you take a look at these two teams a little bit further. Obviously, they played twice during the regular season. January 14th at Greenup, easy win for Russell, 55-31. A couple weeks later, January 30th at Russell, 75-33 win for Russell again that night. I don't know. We talk about some keys to the game. I want to hear your thoughts on this. But with me, when you talk about Russell, you got to start out. You got to handle their traps, their half-court traps, their pressure full court.
Well, and the thing of it is that the game plan for me in this game, you would think, you would say Greenup has to slow the basketball down, and they've got to take the air out of the basketball and try to really limit the possessions. The problem of that is that when you do that against Russell, you are just inviting their trap to come to you, and that's what they are going to do. The biggest thing Greenup needs to have happen is they have to withstand the storm of not allowing Russell to get straight line drives to the basket that ends in layups, because as soon as that happens, they're pressing you. There was a girl got off the bus tonight, and she was looking for somebody to defend up against, okay? That's Mandy Lane. That's what she's going to do. They are going to press you out of the locker room.
Yeah.
And if Greenup gives up straight line baskets and they don't close out to give those spots to where they can't get to them, as soon as the ball goes through the net, already what's happened is Russell's in a press. They're sitting there waiting on you, and that's something that cannot happen here this evening.
Absolutely, and you look at the two scores again. Russell scored 130 points in 2 games against Greenup, 74 of those by Oborn and Darnell. So you might think as a coach, you might say, well, okay, we'll play triangle 2 tonight, and we'll slow those 2 down, make somebody else beat us. But the thing about it is it's hard to play a triangle 2 when you're turning the ball over and Russell's scoring, or they're getting the ball off the glass and scoring in transition. You got to do something about those 2 things.
The problem you run into when you try to play a triangle in 2 is you are leaving yourself so vulnerable on the backside. And it takes a lot of conversation. There's got to be a lot of communication happens. And if somebody misses an assignment, it's a layup.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think that Greenup has to come out of here tonight. They've got to at least open up in a box and 1. But you've got to pick your poison. Gabby Oborn, I think, because she plays extremely well in this gymnasium, you've got to go stick a nose in her chest. But the problem of it is you may do that, and then Kennedy Darnell goes off for 40.
That's true.
And then you go triangle in 2, like you said, and the next thing you know, Kinley Coons has got 25 or Bethany Allen's got a double-double. I mean, it's pick your poison type of deal that you're up against, and that's the situation that this Greenup team has to go. I think they have to junk it up tonight. I don't think they can go man. I just don't think they have the bodies to go man.
I agree.
But they're going to have to really switch it up between some 2-3 zone matchup. I think they've got to start off in a box and 1 and pick their poison, and then if both of them get hot, you go triangle 2.
Yeah, I agree. Good thoughts on all that. Okay, step out, take our next break. When we come back, we're going to look at the starting lineups and some officials for you here on Kool TV.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mall Boulevard in Grayson.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style 1-topping pizza for only $10.99. hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money, New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Back out here at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's in Grayson, Flatwoods, and Louisa. Take a look at the officials for you tonight, and the officiating crew is brought to you by Tri-State Ophthalmology for complete eye care, including surgical and medical management of eye disease. See the doctors at Tri-State Ophthalmology. As you can see there, Trey's got it up for you on the screen. Greg Stevens, Jared Atkins, and Jerome Foley. Great graphics here tonight, guys. I say this all the time. Nobody does stuff like this except Kool Hits, and nobody does high school sports like Kool Hits. There's just no way. All right, starting lineups here tonight. Let's go with Greenup County first. Number 21, Leah Langley. She's a 5'3" sophomore, averaging 1.3 a game. Number 4, Daria Crum, a 5'8" junior, coming in at 7 a game. Number 5, Bella Stith, a 5'5" senior, averaging 7.2. Number 11, Addison Branham, a 5'9" sophomore, 6 points a game. And number 24, Maddie Steele, a 5'10" junior. She's the leading scorer for the Lady Musketeers at 9.4 a game. Leading rebounder for Greenup County at 8.8. For Russell, Coach Mandy Lane, the Lady Red Devils, they are starting number 11, Gabby Oborn, a 5'3" junior. She's averaging 15 points a game, as you can see there on the screen. Great graphics. Number 10, Kennedy Darnell, 5'8" junior, leading scorer for the Lady Red Devils at 15.1 a game. Number 30, Kenley Coons, 5'10", 7th grader, averaging 7.8. She is the leading rebounder for Russell at 5.4. Number 42, Abby Sharp, a 5'10" junior, or 5'6" junior, averaging 4.4. And number 5, Bethany Allen, a 5'10" senior, averaging 7.7. And you look at this, James, see those starting lineups. Two pretty young teams, really, again.
They are. Mandy only has one senior, Bethany Allen. So, that can't spell good for the rest of the region. I talked with Mandy just a little while ago, and I came in, and she goes, James, did I do something to you? And, I said, Mandy, if you will remember, I said, last year I was the only person that picked against you, and you guys went over there and won the region. And I said, I reminded you of that. And she goes, yeah, you sure did. And she goes, don't change your ways. I said, I'm not. But, that's you and I both, we've got great relationships with Mandy.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I love her to death, and just I respect the heck out of her and what she does on her program. And it's like I said, we had to say the broken record. Mandy's going to have a bad season this year, wins 21 games. Mandy's going to have a bad season this year, wins the regional championship.
Yeah.
But, this team they're getting better with each and every game. And it's one of the things that Kennedy Darnell has taken that next step forward. Gabby Oborn has figured out how to go from that role player to that stud player. And then Bethany Allen we talked with her on the show, and I said, how big was it to kind of sit behind and watch Hannah Sanders last year and know what you're going to do? And she said, I took it upon myself to say this year I have to be more assertive with how I carry myself on the court. And she's done a really good job with that this year.
And it seems like she has somebody like it every year that kind of comes off the bench the year before, and then as a senior they step up and start, and they have that attitude.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, is that when you've got a strong foundation of players like what she has year in and year out, you're just taking one player, handing it off to somebody else, Does it every single year.
All right, we got one more break?
Yep.
All right, we're going to step out, getting ready for the national anthem here. When we come back, we'll get you all ready for this game here on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, Pure Point Auto, and Greenup. From oil changes to multi-point inspections to full engine swaps, Pure Point Auto can do it all. They also mountain balance tires, cut program keys. Pure Point Auto, 2109 Ashland Road in Greenup. Grayson Funeral Home, 49 McCoy Road, is family-owned and operated. Their large, spacious facility seats 300 in the chapel and has over 2 acres of parking. For more information, visit GraysonFH.com. That's Grayson Funeral Home. Jason Greer, attorney at law, is happy to sponsor tonight's game. See Jason Greer for all your estate planning, personal injury. Sparks Funeral Home in Grayson, locally owned and operated. And if you're looking for sports cards, Funkos, I love that word, memorabilia, then Ison's Cards and Collectibles is the place to go, located on Belfont Road in Old Russell. And tonight's tip-off is brought to you by the Ashland YMCA, open 24 hours a day and offering programs for everyone. Make sure you check out the Y. James, you went to the Y, didn't you?
No.
Thought you did some rehabilitation.
No, I've been over at Tri-State Rehab in Ironton.
Oh, okay.
Dave Kober and Ashley Castle over there take good care of me.
Gotcha. Okay, Steele's jumping for Greenup. Allen's jumping for Russell, and here we go. Langley chases it down in backcourt, and Russell's after him immediately. We talked about that pressure. Here it is, James.
Yeah, they're gonna force those unabated passes, those passes that you just try to get it from one side of the court to the other, and it never makes them. Did a good job there breaking it away.
There's Crum, spinning jumper off the glass and in. Derek Crum with a tough 2, and it's 2-0 Greenup. Darnell trying to go to the basket, going across the free throw lane, throws it out of bounds. Turnover on Russell.
Yeah, it's prototypical. What you see is as soon as the ball goes through the net, they're already getting it and going the other direction with it. But for Greenup, beat the pressure and then force a turnover on the other side.
Yep, knocked out of bounds by Sharp. I think actually that's the closest I've ever seen to a team getting a 10-second count on the tip. They almost got 10 on the tip.
Almost got 10 on the tip.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Crum almost stepped out of bounds. They just say now that she did. Greenup County turns it right back over to Russell. Both teams with 1 turnover now.
And this is where they've got Kennedy Darnell at the high post. They're going to flash her down. A good kick in and pop out for whenever they bring it back out to Oborn in the corner if they want to go to it.
Look here at this scouting report. Greenup County, 2-3 zone. Oborn to the basket. It's going to pick up a foul.
And she got hammered across the face.
I think she did.
Yeah, right across the bridge of the nose, looks like. So
Maddie Steele's going to pick up that foul. That's her first, team first, of course. And going to do something with Russell you don't want to do. Send them to the free throw line.
Well, this is one of the best free throw shooting teams in the state, and Gabby Oborn is right there at the top of them. And she, again, 80.7% on the season, averaging 15 points a game.
Pretty daggone good.
And that's, if you want to add to your average, that's where you do it. You make it when the points are made without the clock running. And, interesting point, we talked about how quick they press. She lets the free thrower loose. She's already out on the wing for that diamond, ready to get into it before the ball gets to the net.
I'll say it hit Greenup last, bounced off her foot.
And that's something that Russell does so well is they pursue from behind, so they kind of bait you into that turn, and as soon as you turn in, that time turned right into Kennedy Darnell, knocked it out of bounds.
And she already changed defenses too. First time it was man-to-man. That last trip was a diamond and one. And Oborn turns it back over. Greenup County heading the other way. Here's Crum with it. Tried to go to steal, it's knocked out of bounds. No, that was Branham.
That's Branham.
Yeah. Left baseline, Crum into Steele. Swing it back out to Crum in the corner. Back out to Langley, and she's going to set it up.
Still working inside on Kinley Coons. That's going to be a good battle to keep an eye out here this evening.
That is the one advantage that Greenup County has statistically over Russell, James, is rebounding.
Yeah.
And Greenup County turns it over again.
And again, it's that trying to make that pass. There's a great ball out in transition, but they tried to make the lob to get it back post, but just made a bad pass, and that bad pass leads immediately to points, and that's something Greenup can't afford to have happen.
Yeah, Allen with the finish down there. It's her first two. Russell has his first lead of the game at 4-2. And they're not letting Greenup County rest for a second. I think we're going to get a hand check.
Gabby got away with the arm bar in the one hand, but as soon as the two hands went, that was when the whistle comes, and you can't afford to have that. I think you're going to see the whistles very tight in the tournament. So, you've got two of your main starters with Steele and Oborn with a personal foul early on here in this contest.
Yeah. Langley gets around Oborn. She recovers, though. Loose now. Allen comes up with it for Russell. Off to Coons, trying to throw long for Oborn, throws it away. Teams are turning it over left and right.
3 turnovers each way.
Wow. Langley now. Steele, ball screens for left wing three. Got it. Leah Langley knocking down the three.
Nice job there. Had a screen in front of her, didn't need it, and was able to put it down with ease. But Greenup coming out.
Yeah.
A little bit of excitement for them here in this first part of the ball game.
And Russell turns it over again.
4th turnover by Russell.
Yeah, Langley averaging 1.3 on the year, and she's already almost tripled that. That first shot.
That's a good start to the night.
Yeah, it is. 5.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Greenup County back in front, 5-4, and staying in that man-to-man. Langley with it. Off Crum's foot. She chases it down, though. Into the lane, spins. Jumper from the line, no good. Rebounded by Allen for Russell. Off to Darnell, and she's running down the left side all the way to the basket. Puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Stith for Greenup County. She's going to slow it down a little bit now.
Something they're going to have to watch for. Steele's trying to come up and provide those screens, and when she does, she's getting a lot of body with it. She is flirting with an offensive foul. That's going to be 2 quick ones if she does so.
Absolutely. I think we got Greenup on a 30-second.
Yeah, 30-second timeout here on Greenup.
We'll keep it right here. 4:58 to go. And, and Mandy is doing – I'll guarantee you she's complaining right now exactly what you were just talking about, those ball screens.
Yeah, because what's happening is Steele's coming up, and she's trying to set the tone for that point. But when she's getting there, she's coming in and really pushing out.
Yeah.
And that's something that, Kirk Ruggles has got to tell hers that, listen, you've already got one foul. You can't afford to pick up another one. But right now, Greenup is matching the intensity with Russell. And I think that's key for them in this basketball game. Again, no one expects them to come in here and do anything. They're playing with, everything's loose for them tonight. They're on house money.
It's house money.
So just let it hang out and go out there and do what you need to do. And right now, I think that's the thing that you're seeing with Russell is throwing the basketball all over the court. That is so unpro. I mean,
yeah.
When was the last time you thought about Russell having 4 turnovers in the first 3 minutes of the ball game?
I don't think they've done that all year. Left sideline, Crum to throw it in. Gets it into Branham. She probably walked.
This is a big possession for Greenup, just trying to add to this lead.
Crum hands it back to Stiff. Crosses over. Tries to go to Steele with it. It's knocked loose. Picked up by Branham underneath. She puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Coons for Russell. And she's going to pick up a foul from Greenup County here.
That's number 2 on Steele.
Wow. That's 2 cheap ones, too.
Yeah, I mean, you pick up a foul that far from the basket, so she's going to go to the bench, and that just takes away so much of what this Greenup County team can do offensively.
2 team fouls. She's got them both. And I tell you what, I'm not criticizing anybody, James, but if I'm Kirk Ruggles right here, I leave her in the game. Right now, you lose this game right here as easy as you can in the third or fourth quarter.
I think you take her out, let her kind of get her bearings about her for a second. You got to get her back in pretty quick.
Allen, right wing 3 is short. Fight for the rebound. Kuntz has got it. Spins back in the lane. No good. Still loose. Kuntz has got it again. Goes back up. No good. Allen and Kuntz both have it now. And JJ's got the right call. That's a walk. Russell, after it on the glass, just simply could not stick it in the hole.
Kinley Kuntz had 3 rebounds on that possession right there.
In 5 seconds.
In 5 seconds.
Langley gets it into Troxler now, who's in the game for Greenup County. She came in for Steele. Here's Langley again on the baseline.
Nice little take there on the baseline with the runner.
Running one-hander, knocking it down.
She's got 5.
She's got 5 points.
This is a possession where Russell needs to settle down, run some offense, find what it needs to do to get back in that position. Trying to go with a little ISO right here for Gabby.
And they're going to call a block. There's Oborn.
And that's dangerous right there. That easily could have been number 2 on her.
On her. I thought it might have been a charge, actually. Stiff's going to pick up that foul. Her first of the game, team third. Oborn back to the line. She's 2 for 2, make it 3 for 3.
Cameron Fleming checking in the ball game, and she'll replace Abby Sharp.
Oborn with one more, and this one's no good. Rebounded by Crum for Greenup. 7-5, 3:40 to go first quarter. Crum still moving. Tries to get underneath. They're going to get her for a travel.
Yeah, she got hung between dumping it off and trying to hit that flat runner. And it's, again, when you get stuck and when you're in movement, it's so hard to make that decision. But 4th turnover for the Musketeers.
I've got 5 each. You guys got 4 for Greenup?
I've got 4 for Greenup and 5 for Russell.
And Greenup is pressing Russell. That's just something I thought we would never see here tonight.
I would expect get back and set up in a defense. But, I mean, right now, everything that you think unorthodox is what Greenup needs to do, they've done it.
They've probably shocked Russell a little bit right here. Here's Darnell with it up front. Troxler on her. Good-looking young player, Troxler, for Greenup County. Oborn, right wing. Tries to bounce at high post and throws it away. Branham goes and gets it. Here's Stiff off to Crum, fakes the 3, goes for the basket, puts it up, and she's going to draw a foul.
Really good job there with a head fake drive.
Yes.
And getting to the rim, and that's a heads-up play. That was an easy, let's just pull the trigger and shoot the 3. Instead, drive in there, get the foul, and get to the free throw line.
62.3 from the line for the year for Miss Crum.
Who'd they get the foul on?
Never did hear it.
I think they said Fleming.
Okay. She knocks down the first one. I'll go with you on that. We can always change it later.
Abby Sharp back in the ball game, replacing Gabby Oborn.
Crum with one more. This one hits the rim, rolls over for her. Crum with 4 now in the game. Langley's got the other 5, and it's 9-5. Greenup with 3:06 to go first quarter, and Greenup is pressing again.
Eva Wireman in the ball game, replacing Daria Crum.
Here's Darnell goes for the basket, puts it up, no good, but she's going to draw a foul.
So with the foul on Rylan Troxler, her first team's 4th.
Darnell to the line. 83.2. Pretty daggone impressive.
Her first points of the evening.
Told you a game I did at East Carter. She missed her first free throw, or hit her first one, missed her second one, and hit 14 straight to finish the game.
That was a night when, I mean, she was just absolutely gassed.
Exhausted.
Yes.
Russell picking up man-to-man still. Greenup gets it across. Here's Langley with it again. Thought about it. Out to, who is that? Eva
Wireman.
Wireman, yeah.
Who checked in.
Langley behind the back. She's feeling a little bit out here now. Stiff with it. Trying to go to Branham, and it's knocked loose. Going to get a jump ball. It's going to be a turnover on Green. It goes over to Russell.
Good job there by Addison Branham, setting the tone there on that jump ball of, hey, you're not taking this basketball away from me.
We're going to fight you.
Yeah.
That looks like the attitude right now.
The attitude is being set from, and that's the thing is that Russell's going to have to answer that bell because they have not done that yet.
9-7, Greenup, 2:35 to go, first quarter. Here's Darnell again. Against Greenup's pressure, she loses it. Troxler comes up with it, knocked away from behind by Allen, but another turnover on Russell.
That's 7 turnovers for Russell.
7, shoo.
And I mean, it's just almost like Russell is, they're seeing ghosts out there. They don't know what to do with this pressure that they're getting shoved at them.
Well, we talk about teams throwing the first punch, and Greenup definitely, that's bad right there. You can see that on camera.
Yeah, the Bella Stith picks up her second, so now you've got 2 quick fouls on her. So here comes Daria Crum back in for Stith. So now Kirk Ruggles has 2 players on the bench with 2 personal fouls.
Is that 7 turnovers on Greenup now?
That is 6.
6. Comes into Darnell. She waves everybody away. Crosses over into the lane, pull up from 8 feet, got it.
She does so much with the basketball, just with that low dribble. She stays so savvy with it, and then that soft little touch pulling up from 8-10 foot. That's something she's really brought to her game this year, of being able to stop and hit those volleyball line, free throw line jumpers that makes it those next times she goes in there, they try to defend that, and then she flies right past them and finishes at the rim.
Very skilled young lady. Crum. Russell staying man-to-man. 1:45 to go, 9-9. Here's Wireman. Back out to Crum. They're looking at Branham hard down inside, trying to get it to her. Bounce it off to Wireman now. Now they get it to Branham. Throws it back out to Crum. Greenup being very patient.
Troxler trying to work inside, but she's got to seal it off more to get that position.
Here's Wireman, goes to the basket, and it's knocked loose. Picked up by Troxler, though, and it's blocked by Kuntz. She comes out with it. They're going to call a jump ball, and it'll stay with Greenup County as we get Oborn back into the game for Russell.
You look at it on the Grayson Sport against instant replay. There you go. Had the block and the rebound, and then the turnover.
And the jump, yeah.
So that gives Russell now 8 turnovers.
There's Troxler, fakes. Tries to go baseline. They're going to get a foul.
That's Abby Sharp.
Yeah.
So team's third puts the ball on the baseline. If you had on the bingo card a 9-9 ball game with 1:15 to go in the first quarter, you're a winner tonight.
You're going to hit the lottery.
Yes.
Comes into Branham. Hand off to Langley. Pull up, left wing 3 is no good this time. Rebounded by Allen, way up to get it. Gets it off to Oborn. Russell wanting to run. Oborn still moving. Off to Sharp, right wing 3, lets it go, got it.
Big transition bucket right there to get Russell back in front. Really good job of getting her in rhythm and finding somebody other than Oborn or Darnell to get to the ball.
And here's a turnover. Darnell comes up with it. Missed an easy one. Allen with the rebound. Tries to put it up. It's blocked. Troxler grabs it, and they're going to get Allen with the foul.
Russell just cannot find a bucket at the rim. Russell 3 of 9 from the field. They're 2 of 7 inside the arc.
They missed a bunch.
Yes.
Right there. As Coombs comes back in, Allen's going to take a break now. Mandy trying to get these girls a little break, get them in rhythm, get a blow, get some water, relax, slow your heartbeat down to about 200 for a little bit. And Greenup throws it away again. Sharp over to Oborn, long 3 left wing, got it. Wow.
You don't want to let that young lady get in rhythm in this gym, and that's a 6-0 run.
That was way out there. This is a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table, where Russell leads Greenup 15-9. Kirk Ruggles has just burnt his second time out of the first quarter. 32.8 to go. Greenup's ball coming the length of the floor. Russell staying in their pressure into Troxler. Back court, and it's taken away from her by Kuntz. Nice step through, puts it in. Kinley Kuntz, her first points of the game. And it's a 12-0 run for Russell. Into Crum. She gets by Kuntz, knocked loose out of bounds. They're going to say it's off Crum.
And that's made baskets that has allowed Russell to jump in that press. And what they're doing is that diamond one, they're enticing you to throw that ball under the basket.
Yeah.
And as soon as you do, it's a turnover and it's an easy look.
Yeah, the difference between these two teams is Russell is turning Greenup's turnovers into points.
Correct.
And Troxler takes it away from Oborn. Now it's loose again, picked up by Sharp, and they're going to get a foul on Greenup. Going to be on Crum.
So that's going to put Greenup, or going to put Russell shooting free throws.
Yes, sir. 6.9 to go.
Guys, we only get 5 team fouls.
I think if you just told somebody before the game started Russell would have 9 turnovers in the first quarter, they'd have said,
"You're nuts.
You guys are a little crazy tonight."
Listen, welcome to tournament play.
Abby Sharp to the line. She is a 56% free throw shooter on the year, as you can see right there on the screen. Trey putting those up for you, and the first one's short.
Almost 4.5 points, 2.5 rebounds a game.
One more from Miss Sharp, and this one's good.
Russell 6 of 8 from the free throw line.
Into Troxler. Clock hits 5. Troxler gets by Kuntz. Going to go for the basket, puts it up, in and out. No good. Rebounded by Kuntz, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Russell 18, Greenup 9. Back after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back at Raceland High School, the Palace in the Papa John's broadcast table, where Russell leads Greenup now 18-9. It was 9-5 Greenup, and Russell is still going 13-0 run here, turning some turnovers directly into points. And James, in the postseason, that just kills you when you have turnovers directly to points.
Well, and the other side of that is when you have more turnovers than you have points at any point in the ballgame. That is never a good thing. 10 turnovers for Greenup County, and it was 2 quick turnovers that led to those last couple of buckets.
Back-to-back threes. Here's Kuntz with an air ball from the left wing 3, out of bounds. Greenup will take control.
Russell out rebounding Greenup 9-4. They've got 4 offensive rebounds, and I'm pretty sorry to say that Kinley Kuntz has every single one of them. She got 3 of them in one possession.
And they've missed them all after that. Knocked back out of bounds by Russell. Greenup will keep it. Man, you got to admire Greenup's fight, though, the way they started the game.
Yeah, now they're in a full-court man-to-man.
Yeah, change it up. She changes defense more than any coach in the region, and I'm talking boys or girls coaches.
Crum just nearly got away with a second foul right there.
She's going to get one right here in a second.
On an illegal screen.
Got to get it across, and they do to Stith. Steele back in the game. Here goes Stith down the middle, lobs it up for Steele, puts it up and in, and she's fouled. Nice pass by Stith, nice finish by Steele.
Really good job there of finding her on the post. It helped because they broke the pressure. She got down the center lane. Nobody cut over. That brought Cameron Fleming to the middle, and that took her off the backside help. lobs it over top and puts Steele at the line.
And she finishes off the three-point play. They never did put on the board who that foul was on.
I'm going to say Cameron Fleming, considering the fact that she was the one that was on the backside of it. So, if so, that's her second.
Steele's first points of the game stops that 13-0 run, and Greenup now back in a 1-2-2 zone. 18-12, 7:10 to go. Now they're morphing it into a 2-3, trying to match up. Here's Oborn, long three just inside the volleyball line. She buries it.
She's got 9 in the basketball game, 2 threes from the parking lot.
And Greenup throws it away on the inbounds. I think you would have to say that Oborn is definitely one of those kids that you hear this term unlimited range a lot. I think she's got it.
Yes, 100%. She knows how to shoot in this gymnasium very well.
Here's Oborn. Tried to get her for a three in the left corner. Green did a nice job right
now
there.
they've got to get if they stay in that 2-3, now they've gone back out. Looks like they're a man-to-man. If they stay 2-3, they've got to get somebody that can take care of the basketball at the high post.
Yeah, they're playing zone. They're just trying to match up out of it. Oborn goes for the basket, puts it up no good. Fight for the rebound, and we got another whistle. I think they're going to get Kuntz, looks like.
I think she got poked in the eye.
Yeah, a little scuffle for the rebound there, a little scrum. I think it is Kuntz.
Yeah, her first. So Addie Branham will go to, or excuse me, no foul shots. That's my mistake.
I think it was Steele's first, not just her first points, her first shot of the game.
It was. Well, she's picked up those 2 quick fouls early.
Here's Crum now. They beat the press down the middle, pull up from 12 feet. She got fouled. Yeah, I didn't think they was going to call it. I'm not putting the fouls up on the board. We're going to have to try to watch them here.
He signals with one hand, which
I saw that.
He kills me.
Here's Crum back to the line. She's 2 for 2. Who'd they say that foul's on?
Abby Sharp, her second.
Sharp, yeah, okay.
Crum misses the first.
62.3 from the line. She's 2 for 2 before that one. This one bounces around, stays for it.
Her 5th point of the night.
And Greenup cuts the lead back 21-13. Staying in that matchup zone. You got to communicate a lot when you're playing a matchup zone now.
Yeah, because if you miss your matchup, somebody's going to be wide open.
Like that right there.
Yeah.
Sharp right wing is an air ball off the backboard. Bounces in the backcourt. Oborn chases it down. A lot of people will holler over and back, but guys, when the shot is taken, there is no possession. High post Allen, and she throws it away.
And that's the thing, is that if you're going to put somebody at the high post, you've got to have somebody there that understands what to do with the basketball. You can't just turn and throw it.
Which
you have to pivot and make sure, because what happened was you had 2 players trying to fight through a screen, and they got stuck. So one player that was supposed to pop up never made it there, and she just turned and threw the basketball. If you turn and face that, it's not there. Then you can turn and face the basket. You might have a mismatch.
Yeah.
But that's something you high post you've got to do, and you can see Mandy, what she did. She's talking about right there. You cannot just turn and throw that basketball.
Which Allen probably did have an opportunity right there to do something.
Yes.
But that's one of those possessions you could tell she already made up her mind before she caught it. I'm going to pass this ball.
Yeah, that was the way the play ran when you're running against air. I catch it high post, I turn, I throw it over here. It was probably Gabby kicking out, and Gabby and Abby got stuck there on the screen and that happens. But you've got to. This is, you understand, you've got a team out here too in Russell. This is a lot of these girls' first time playing meaningful postseason basketball.
Well, really, just Darnell and Oborn for the most part. Allen, like we said, played some off the bench last year. And, it's 21-13, 5:59 to go before halftime. If not for that little flurry of turnovers and back-to-back threes, Greenup County's even right here.
And Greenup County's got to be careful of not running away from the player in the backcourt.
Here's Langley. Gets a screen from Branham. Trying to get it to Steele. They can't get to her.
They want to work it down inside to Steele. That's what they're trying to do.
Yes. Here's Stith now goes for the basket. It's knocked loose. We got another jump, and Greenup County will keep it.
Really good job there by Maddie Steele. As soon as she saw her player coming down, she basically boxed out the person to give her that driving lane. That was a very heads-up play by her.
You see that in college basketball, men's all the time.
Yes.
They'll hit that post player out in the middle of the lane, just seal
them off and just give them that driving lane.
Oh, here's Crum wide open under the basket. It's knocked loose by Sharp. Nice out-of-bounds play there by
Yes,
Greenup.
it was. Had the roll off the baseline there. Nobody hedged her off. And a nice job there by Abby Sharp to knock that one away. That was an easy 2 on the reverse scoop shot.
Yeah, she came off her man, made a nice read. Crum still looking, and they're going to get her.
We're going to get an offensive foul. That's on Maddie Steele. That's her third.
Oh, my goodness.
They were trying to run the double cross, the screener,
yeah.
And the problem is when Steele got hung up, she got called for the push and picks up her third, so she'll have to go to the bench, and Ryland Troxel will return. And, again, that's one of those gambles in this type of a game. You had to roll the dice, but it comes up empty for the Musketeers.
You can just see the frustration in Steele over there.
2-3 zone matchup again.
Oborn fakes the pass. Now she's going to fire another three, and she buried this one too.
You better have a hand in her face when she comes across midcourt.
She's one of those players you have to make her put the ball on the floor.
100%. If you let her set her feet and shoot, she will play horse and win.
Yes, she's hit 3 threes already. Here's Langley. Troxler.
Russell's shooting better from long range than they are inside the arc.
I can believe that. Here's Crum into the lane, running one-hander, and they're going to get a foul on Kennedy.
That should be on Darnell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Russell right now 3 of 8 from inside the arc. They're 4 of 7 from downtown. So Crum back to the free throw line for 2 more.
She's 3 for 4 on the night. Got the first one. 6 points now in the game for Crum as Wireman comes back in, and Stith will take a seat for Greenup. One more for Crum. 24-13, Russell by 11. 4:54 to go before the half. Crum with the second one, got them both. Derry Crum having a nice game here for Greenup tonight.
You know something, if Greenup can keep it within 6-7 points going into the locker room, that keeps you in the game.
Yeah,
you feel like you're there.
Yes, under double figures where they need to be.
I think Langley will get the whistle there on the hold. Hey, we get two hands this time.
Which is the way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah. Sometimes you get so much theatrics from some of the officials that they're too worried about their theatrics instead of the most important thing, calling the foul. But the big thing is that if you're Greenup, the last thing you want to allow happen is allow Russell to close the half on a big run.
Yeah, exactly. Oborn knocks down the first one. And the second one in and out. She's missed 2 tonight, rebounded by Crum. Oborn with 13 now in the game. Sharp deflecting that out of bounds. 4:41 to go.
13 of 25 points tonight. Gabby Oborn. This reminds me of a game I saw back here in January.
She skated that way.
Yeah.
Here's Langley. And that could have been called again. You extend those arms, you're going to get called a lot. Here's Crum. Wireman, they run the dribble weave.
They're trying to get the switch, and Russell's switching on it so quick.
And it's knocked loose. And Darnell's got it. Goes for the basket, puts it up, no good, but they got a foul.
Great job there by Gabby Oborn to force the turnover. 2, that when she saw the ball was there and Kennedy was there, she didn't go to the ball. She released and went into a passing lane so that she didn't clog everything up whenever that gave Kennedy a run. And that's something you talk about so many times. You talk about teams that play at a high level is playing in those passing lanes. And that's what's something that Russell does so well is when they switch into transition, they get those lanes out so quickly.
They use their offhand really well.
Correct.
As Darnell misses the first one. Got the second.
Who'd they get the foul on?
Branham.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Here's Troxler. And they can get a block on Sharp.
That's her third.
Is it just me or has there been 1,000 fouls in this game?
18 so far.
Oh, man. Troxler to the line.
You're going to Cameron Fleming. It's going to come back in the ball game.
Troxler is a 52.5% free throw shooter on the year. Puts up the first one, no good. Fleming back in, Sharp back to the bench.
Heidi Felty's going to check in for her first action, replacing Addie Branham. That makes Greenup very small.
Really
right now.
small. That's what I was getting ready to say. Really small now. Troxler with one more, looking for her first point tonight. And she got it.
Now, that may be a situation where Kirk is expecting, okay, now let's try to really get up in them if they can, but you've got to stop the basketball before it gets that far down into the lane.
They didn't get up in them very good on that possession.
No, they did not.
They did block the shot right at the end, though. 26-16, 4:03 to go before the half. Oborn right underneath the Allen, cutting wide open. Missed the shot, but she got fouled. And we're going to get
Pretty sure Ava Wireman.
Yeah, I think so. Her first of the evening. Fourth in the quarter. Allen to the free throw line. The first one is way short.
Russell 8 of 13 tonight from the charity stripe.
Shooting 76%, leading the state in free throw shooting. And the second one's in and out. Missed them both. Knocked out of bounds by Russell. Go to Greenup.
So 4 minutes to go in the half, and this is where Greenup has to kind of break these into little segments.
Finish under 10.
Yeah, anything under 10 going to the locker room is a bonus.
I think so. They're going to have to hurry now to get it across. It's 4:01 when they took it out. Man, he must have counted slow. Good thing he wasn't counting fast. Here's Wireman. A lot of ball screens in this offense for Greenup tonight.
Good switch there by Russell out top.
Man, these teams always known for good defense. Here's Crum. Fake to three. Wireman. A handoff again. Here's Crum. Free throw line. Going to back it back out now and reset everything. Russell switches everything.
It'll say right there, you saw Kennedy Darnell switch up top and let Bethany slide back down on the baseline.
She's done that for years. They switch ball screens away from the ball. They will switch everything anywhere on the court, which can confuse the offense. But the bad thing about that is if you get somebody that's in foul trouble on a good offensive player, then you can take advantage of it. Oh, here's a nice screen and roll.
Had it played perfectly.
Yeah, had it.
Russell didn't get through the screen, and they slipped Felty inside, but she couldn't handle the basketball.
Had an easy one if she had it. Greenup County now back straight man-to-man. 2:45 to go, 26-16. Russell leading by 10. Darnell pull up just inside the free throw line. Got it, and she's fouled.
That's what I've been talking about with what she does. It's so well. Is that little mid-range jump shot right there. Look at the foul on Troxler.
Going to get Brannon back into the game, and Felty will go out. Darnell to the line. She's 2 for 3, or 3 for 4 on the night. Trying to finish off the three-point play on a jump shot. Got it. 29-16 now. That's Russell's biggest lead. Crum in backcourt. Russell still applying the pressure. Troxler gets it across, goes for the basket, and it's blocked by Fleming. She's throwing long for Allen. She's got it, goes to the basket, puts it in, and she's fouled.
And that whole play started because Cameron Fleming, she rotated when she saw the drive coming off the left side. That put her in position to get the block one, and then what a great outlet pass to catch Fleming, or from Fleming to Allen to get her for the three-point play.
Kind of looked like Joe Burrow flying long. That's Daria Crum's second. I think it looked a little Joe Burrow-esque there.
A little bit. I don't know if Joe can throw it quite that good.
Allen just missed 2, and she missed another one. Man, she rebounded by Darnell, though, for Russell. It's loose now. Still loose. Knocked around. Greenup's got it. Crum with it. Crum tries to drop it off to Langley, and it's lost but again. Russell's got it. Russell running now. Out to Allen. Goes for the basket. Tries to put it up, and she's fouled by going to be Wireman with the foul.
And it's a smart foul there by Wireman. You go across the arms, don't allow her to get that shot off to try to get a three-point play and force Allen to go back to the free throw line to force those points to be earned, not given.
Of course, she's 0 for 3, especially.
Yes.
And a 79% free throw shooter. Now, that looked more like 79% right there.
Stith back in, replacing Langley.
One more for Allen. Got 5 in the game now. Puts it up and short again. Rebounded though by Fleming. She puts it up, misses it. Troxler on the backside. It's taken away from her by Darnell, and they foul her.
Fouling Wireman, her third.
I don't know if I've ever seen so many people get 3 fouls in the first half. Darnell knocks down the first one.
Langley quickly back in the ball game. I would imagine that'll be Wireman heading back to the bench with those 3 personal fouls. So 2 players on the bench with 3 personal fouls. And one of those a big person out there of Maddie Steele. That
Darnell short on the next one, rebounded by Brandon. We got another whistle. I think they're going to get Allen this time. Russell has just not shot free throws well as a team at all.
11 of 20.
Woo.
We shot 29 free throws in the first half. We got a minute 57 still to go.
We're going to get some more.
Yeah.
Branham, 63.3 on the year. Has not scored yet in the game tonight. First one's rolling in. 33-17.
Hey, Coach, you talked about coming in. Greenup had a rebounding advantage over Russell.
It's not.
Right now, Russell is out rebounding Greenup 14-8. Greenup does not have an offensive rebound.
I was going to say it has not materialized. That's numbers-wise. I did say numbers-wise now. I did say. Here's Fleming. Hands it back off to Darnell. Left corner, Allen, 3. Got it.
Great execution. They run the screen across the top, bringing Oborn from the far side. That opened up that outside. The little hand back off to Darnell, and then she kicks it out to Allen on the nice little pick and pop there.
She was ready to shoot it, too. 36-18, biggest lead of the game for Russell now. 1:25 to go before the half. Crum, stiff in the corner.
And you go back to that play. Gabby Oborn was the decoy in that play.
Oh, yes, she was. Stiff needs help, picked her dribble up. Crum comes and gets it. I'm going to reset everything.
One thing that Greenup does, or that Russell does so well, they get over top their player that they're going to switch with and let the other player slide back to be in the help side defense. That's so key.
Yeah. Here's Langley, right wing on 3, is an air ball this time. Goes out of bounds, go over to Russell. Well, you know, we talked about that last night, James, and Russell has never been the biggest team in the region. But they are a physical team.
Yes.
As I said last night, I just don't think you can play good defense unless you have that physicality, that toughness about you, and Russell has that. Here's Oborn. Allen, another 3 on the right wing. No good. Fight for the rebound. Troxler's got it for Greenup County. Knocked loose. Darnell chases it down, left corner. Tries to put it up. She does. Rebounded by Crum. Air ball all the way across. Crum's got the rebound for Greenup. She's running the other way. Pull up, left corner. Langley, a 3 is an air ball again. Chased down, though, by Troxler for Greenup. Into the lane, she loses it. 9, Oborn. Goes for the basket, puts it up. No good, but she's fouled. 5.7 to go.
And that's a good play there by Gabby Oborn, not letting up, going straight to the rim on there to draw contact and get to the free throw line. Langley picks up the foul, her second.
Foul on Langley, her second.
Oborn back to the line.
It's like there's an echo in this building.
She's 4 for 6 on the night. She nails the first one. Yeah, Oborn is she's really good at using her body and kind of protecting the ball and drawing fouls. She's really good at that. Got them both this time.
15 for Gabby. Tori May checking in the ball game.
First time she's been in tonight. Troxler will take a seat. 5.7. Greenup's got to go in a hurry. Here's Stith with it. Free throw line. Tries to throw it down inside. It's knocked loose. Russell's got it, and that's going to do it. Halftime score. Russell, 38. Greenup County, 18. Back after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Graceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, where Russell leads Greenup County 38-18 at the half. Your scoring summary: Russell outscores Greenup 18-9 in the first quarter. Greenup County actually had a 9-5 lead, and Russell finished the quarter on a 13-0 run. They come back in the second quarter, outscored Greenup County 20-9 to set the halftime score of 38-18. Two ties in the first half at 2 and 9, 3 lead changes. All right, we're going to step out, take our first break. Here at halftime, we come back. James is going to have all the stats for you here on Kool TV.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mullen Boulevard in Grayson.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back at the Palace here at Graceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table. It's Russell 38, Greenup County 18 here at halftime. And here's my good buddy James Collier with all the stats.
Well, after the 13-0 run, Russell kind of set the foundation and went from there. Let's take a look at first half stats here for Greenup County. 4 of 14, 28.6% from the field, 20% from the beyond the arc. That's 1 of 5. Free throws, 81.8%. I don't know what's happened to our graphic here. It's done a reset on us. Of course, it always does. We'll fix that for the next time. Either way, 11 rebounds, 18 turnovers for the Musketeers in the first half of play. Russell's 10 of 22, 45.5% from the field. They are 5 of 9 from long range, 55.6%. 13 of 22 uncharacteristic from the free throw line.
Wow.
59.1%. They've got 16 rebounds, 11 turnovers in the first half of play. Nice job there by my producer. Look at that. It's already fixed.
Yeah,
He's done this a few times. Let's take a look at our standout players. We'll start first with the visitors on the scoreboard. The Greenup County Musketeers, Daria Crum. 7 points, 3 rebounds. She's 1 of 2 from the field. 5 of 6 from the charity stripe, and that's been big to get her team into that position. She has 7. Leah Langley with 5. Other scores, Addie Branham with 2. Maddie Steele has 3. Rylan Troxler with 1. For Russell, no shocker here, Gabby Oborn pacing the way with 15 points, 1 rebound. She's been perfect from the field, all of those long range. She's all of her twos, as you said, Coach. She's been fouled. She's 6 of 8 from the charity stripe, 75%. Kennedy Darnell with 9 points. Bethany Allen has 8 points, 4 rebounds. Kenley Coons, 2 points, 6 rebounds, 3 on each end. She had 3 offensive rebounds in 1 possession. But after half, 38-18, your score.
I think Gabby Elborn likes shooting in this gym. What do you think?
I think so, too.
I think so. All right. We're going to step out and take our last break. We come back, we'll get you ready for the second half here on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, ripping, Papa wanging. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Back at Raceland High School in the Papa John's broadcast table, where Russell leads Greenup at halftime, 38-18. Make sure you stay tuned for our second game tonight, Lewis County and Raceland. James Collier and Ken Robinson will be on the call. Trey will still be the producer. Felicia is going to be working double duty also on the camera over there. But James, we were talking, Greenup County comes out, they get off to a good start. It's a 13-0 run at the end of the first quarter for Raceland. It's still just 21-13. Greenup's hanging in there, but Russell finishes on a 17-5 run.
Yeah, and it was the way they got it into the type of game they wanted to. And I thought one of the biggest changes that they made was when they went into the full court man-to-man. Yeah. They went out of the press with the dime and the 2-2-1 and went into the full court. And then the other thing, too, they switch on everything. Yep. And even in the backcourt, they will switch in the backcourt, and they never give you an inch to be able to try to get away, and they force you making these long passes to try to throw out of them. We just saw one right there. Abby Sharp took it away at half court. The biggest difference in this basketball game is Russell has taken advantage of the Greenup County turnovers.
Yes,
and they've turned those into points.
Directly. Those points off turnovers, directly off turnovers are just.
And that young lady right there just pulled that shot from the volleyball line has not hurt either.
Second half throw-in is brought to you by the Ashland YMCA, open 24 hours a day and offering programs for everyone. Check out the Y, and here we go. Second half.
Starting 5 both ways. Maddie Steele back on the floor with those 3 personal fouls.
You got to leave her now. Here's Allen going to the basket. It's blocked by Branham out of bounds. Nice block. Using that offhand, going up and getting it.
I think this is something that Russell needs to sit down. They need to try to go to Kennedy Darnell or to Gabby Oborn on a screen to drive right at Steele to see if she'll pick up that fourth.
Yeah. They list Branham at 5'9", but she's got to be
She's way
bigger.
past the 5'9".
She's past that, yeah.
She's a very good basketball player, too. She fills the lane. She's very long and lanky, which is nice. You can use her in a lot of different places defensively.
Yeah, she's 5'10", 5'11", anyway. Nice pass down inside by Kuntz. Here's Sharp, left corner 3, no good. Allen goes and gets the rebound. Tries to put it up. They're going to get her for a walk, though. And that's kind of fitting. We start out the second half with a turnover.
Yeah,
what were the
especially
turnovers first half?
First half turnovers, 18 for Greenup, 12 for Russell.
Wow. Russell staying in that man-to-man as Crum gets it across.
And as we talked about after the first quarter, Greenup kind of had 9 points, had 10 turnovers.
You make it really tough on yourself. Crum trying to get it to Steele, can't get it to her. Oh, she got her hands back on that ball
smart
screen.
play there on that one.
Knocked out of bounds by Allen. They tried to go to Branham that side.
Really good job there. Branham sailed her off, and then they waited too long to give it to her. And that, again, that's a ball that probably needs to go in there on a bounce rather than a lob when you're trying to make that direct line pass.
Post pass has got to be centered on time and on target. Both those things have to work together. Here's Langley. Langley started off smoking, had 5 quick points here. Hasn't scored since. Now screen rolls, knocked away and stolen by Allen. Here she goes, pull up, free throw line jumper. No good. Fight for it. Kuntz saves it in bounds, but Branham gets it for Greenup. Long pass down to Stiss. She's got it, fakes, goes up and is blocked from behind by Allen. Greenup's ball right baseline. 6:17 to go third quarter. Neither team scored here in the second half so far. 38-18. Russell, biggest lead of the game for him at 20. Crum throwing it in. Still looking. Still looking.
And there's your 5. They defended the screener perfectly that time. Again, they're trying to roll that other player from the near side to the opposite and throw that backdoor pass. They just never could get it.
Well, when you're doing that against a switching man-to-man, that screener's got to seal and roll right to the basket.
Yes.
Here's Sharp. Passed up 3. Into the lane. Goes for the basket. Puts it up. No good. Brandon with the rebound for Greenup. Gets it out to Stith. Greenup wanting to run now. Stith has it knocked away from behind and stolen. Kuntz with it now. Long pass for Allen. Fakes, goes to the basket, puts it in.
And all of that started because as soon as the transition happened of the turnover, Allen immediately sprinted toward the other end and opened up that opportunity. Instead of having a 1-on-2, it was a 2-on-2, and a great pass there to get her the bucket.
Yeah, nice job of having your head up, looking down the floor, too.
That's 10 for Allen.
Langley in trouble now, gets it off to Steele. Crum with it out by the volleyball line. Picked up her dribble now. Somebody's got to come and get it. Langley does. Almost stolen by Darnell.
I see that's something you've got to be so careful with when you do that. With the way that Russell switch on those screens, every time you try that quick handoff, you're handing it off in a double team.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something you have to prepare for, too. And Ruggles wants a timeout. Coach Ruggles at Greenup County. What do we got?
30
It's going to be a 30. We'll keep it here.
But yeah, it's something that the way that they're everything that Russell is doing with the way they get across the ball screens, it makes it so difficult because again, the way they switch, they take away any chances of pick and pop, any of the pick and rolls. None of those are there. It's just it's something that Greenup's going to have to understand that if you're going to switch, somebody's going to have to be ready for a quick kick out and a shot. And that's the biggest thing that I think that Greenup's missed. They've had the kicks, but they're taking too long to set up on that shot to get away that easy look.
Yeah, that's just the way Manny, like I said, she's always done that. They're taught that way from the time they enter the program. And when they get up here, like they are now on the varsity, they're used to it. It's good communication. When they run into a screen, they don't get caught on top of it. They slide underneath of it. It takes a lot of that away. Here's another nice inbounds play by Greenup right underneath the steal. Missed an easy one, gets their own rebound. And falls down, they're going to call a ball. This young lady's had a frustrating night. She's probably played, we've played 3 minutes now.
Hang on, I'll tell you.
19 minutes she's played.
I've got her roughly right at about 11.
Woo. Sharp goes to the basket, puts it up, no good. Fight for it, Steele's got it for Greenup. Gets it out to Stith. Long pass down the left corner to Langley.
See, that's a shot. She's got to go with it.
Yeah.
You can't pump in that position when you've lost your dribble.
Exactly. Here's Langley now top of the key. 3, no good. Long rebound comes out to Allen. Quickly out to Darnell, they're running. Darnell all the way to the basket, puts it up, blocked by Brandon, but they're going to get her for a foul. Ooh, that looked like a pretty good block, James.
But going back to the shot there for Langley, I like the shot where she got there. But, again, it's have that same thought process.
Well, so many of these kids, I talk about this all the time with Arnett as Darnell knocks down the first free throw. You can't look for a shot after you catch the ball. You have to be ready to shoot the ball before you catch it.
Yes, it's your hands, your feet, everything.
Everything.
And that's what you're talking about, Jonah Arnett, with the way he's out there. Those feet are bouncing. Those hands, they're ready to go. And as soon as it gets there, boom, you go with it.
Which is what he didn't do the first game they played at Russell.
Yes.
42-18 now. Greenup County still looking for their first points of the second half. 4:15 to go, third quarter. Langley. Oborn right with her. Stiff. Has it knocked loose from behind and stolen by Russell. Tried to throw it out to Oborn, bounced off her foot. Langley goes and gets it for Greenup. Stiff with it again. She loses again, stolen by Russell. Sharp throws it long, stolen right back by Brandon. Man, we're going back and forth here.
4 turnovers and haven't gone past the volleyball line either way.
In 15 seconds. Oh, that could easily been her fourth. Here's Langley pull up three, no good. Rebounded by Crum, she puts it in. Daria Crum with the putback.
And, I think the reason that they don't get the foul there on Maddie Steele was because she stayed straight up.
Yeah.
She
right.
got there maybe a little bit late, but she stayed straight up and didn't move those feet. Gabby Oborn ran into a wall.
Sharp throws it right to Langley. Langley goes for the basket, pull up, fall away, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's loose, picked up by Darnell. She's throwing long for Kuntz, goes for the basket, puts it in.
Nice look there. Kennedy Darnell just checks every box that you want to have as a coach.
Absolutely.
For a player that you want to have.
Anything that goes with the game of basketball, she's pretty daggone good at it. 2:55 to go, 44-20. Russell.
Her older sister was a pretty good basketball player, too, if I remember.
Scored 1,000 points on us at East Carter, I think. Here's Darnell, another nice long pass to Coons, goes for the basket, puts it in, and she's fouled.
Fifth called for the foul.
We'll get Troxler and Wireman in. Crum and Langley out. Now Stiff's third. Kenley Coons to the free throw line for the first time tonight. 70.5, as you can see there on the screen. Great graphics. Man, I love it. Puts up the free throw. She finishes up the three-point play. She got 7 now in the game. And it's Russell's biggest lead, 47-20. They're not going to win tonight, James, but Greenup County should benefit these young kids that are getting all these minutes. Here's Wireman with the three. It's bouncing off. It's got to help them next year down the road.
Oh, I think so for sure. It's that getting that experience.
Ball's knocked loose, jump ball, and
back to Greenup.
Yep, turnover on Russell. Yeah, I think they'll be much better next year. I'm gonna say right now they're gonna win more than 3 games next year.
Oh, I would totally agree with that sentiment.
They showed a lot of fight when this game started. Did a lot of good things.
Oh yeah, I mean you lead 9-5. You're 9-9 ball game. Latter first part of the first quarter.
Stiff with the three, no good. Fight for the rebound. We got another jump. This one will go to Russell. Yeah, they did a lot of good things. Like you said, the 9-9, but how many people would have believed Greenup would have been up 9-5?
Exactly. And Russell would have almost as many points as they did turnovers.
Yes. Here's Oborn going for the basket, puts it up, no good, but she's going to draw a foul.
And again, it's something that someone has to look and see. The way Gabby Oborn runs, if you just slide over, she's going to come in there and make contact with you. Take a charge.
Yeah, and if you watch her play, which, we got a lot of good coaches in this region, obviously. She knocks down the first one. First point for Oborn here in the third quarter. She's got 16 now. 95% of the time, no matter what move she makes, she's going to get back to that right hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oborn got them both. 49-20, 1:45 to go, third quarter.
And it's those little attention to details that make a difference when you're trying to beat a team that is a superpower in this district like what Russell is.
Exactly. Troxler, nice pass into Steele. She's going to draw a foul before she can get the shot off.
Foul on Fleming, her third.
Cameron Fleming with the foul. That's her third of the night. Greenup ball left baseline. Stiff to throw it in. There they rolled the screener, and they got it to her this time, and Branham is fouled.
I believe they'll get that one on Kennedy Darnell.
See, now that time, as soon as she screened, boom, sealed straight to the basket. Ended up with something good. Bethany Allen, her third, going to send Branham to the line, where she is 2 for 2. Now she's 3 for 3, 63.3% on the year. We're going to get
Langley back in as she will replace Stith.
Yeah. And Crum waiting to come in. Obviously, she's coming in for Branham. Second was no good. Rebounded by Fleming for Russell. Throws long for Allen. Darnell, left wing three, is short. Fleming with the rebound, sticks it in. Cameron Fleming.
Darnell looked like she thought there was a shot clock about to expire when she grabbed that ball. Like, I got to get rid of this thing, man.
Fleming's first points of the game.
Might have been the only mistake I've seen her make here this basketball game. It was like a hot potato. She could get rid of that thing quick enough.
1 minute to go, third quarter. Troxler puts it up, going to the basket, no good, and it's going to go out of bounds off Greenup. You know, right there, that made me think of something, James, we always accuse guys of when Crum was waiting to come in for Brandon on that free throw. We always accuse the guy at the free throw line of missing that last free throw so he would have to come out of the game.
Come out of the game, yeah. Like you did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Get a full timeout here.
All right, we'll take it with them back after this on Kool TV.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Back at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table. 57 seconds to go, third quarter. Raceland. Golly, I'm got Raceland on the brain.
The Red Devil down here is showing off the dance moves, man.
Yeah, he is. Russell.
He's been dancing since he walked in this building.
Russell leading Green at 51-21. He has. You're right. He got off the buzz dance. Hey, Grishling here. My good buddy James Collier doing all the stats and the caller. And Trey over here on the producing. And Felicia up on the camera. And, man, they're doing a great job. Russell's ball. Here's Oborn with it. Troxler after him, back court. Right corner, Kuntz with the three, short. Rebound chased down by Allen. Nice pass by Darnell, wide open. Fleming lays it in. Darnell, across the lane pass.
And that's just something, again, she gives everybody else out there opportunities, and then she just finds points along the way. Kennedy Darnell, 11 points. I don't know how many assists that she has. I don't track assists, but I can think of easily 5 all right off the top of my head.
Good court vision, good decisions on where the ball should go. Russell in the zone now for the first time. Here's Steele inside, puts it up left-handed and goes. Patty Steele. 5 in the game for her now. It's 53-23. 9 seconds to go. Oborn with 5. Troxler still after. Here goes Oborn for the basket and tries to put it up. She's going to draw another foul.
And again, they get the one-on-one out top. You've either got to meet her at the point of contact or be setting up on that block because you know she's coming there. They cleared out. They went ISO for her.
And which hand did she get back to?
Everything back to the right-hand side.
Oborn is 6 for 7, 8 for 9. Now she's 9 for 10. She knocks down the first one. 18 points for her now in the game.
We've shot 41 free throws, make it 42 in this basketball game.
Greenup County's got to hurry. Three-quarter court for Crum is, close but short. That's going to do it for the third quarter. Russell 55, Greenup 23. Back after this on Kool TV.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Back at Raceland High School, Papa John's broadcast table, 55-23 as we get ready to go to the fourth quarter. And James, looking at real quick at other girls action tonight, you got Boyd County and Fairview up in the 64th. You got East Carter, Elliott County, and West Carter Morgan in the 61st. You got Bath County and Round County down in the 62nd for East Carter and all of them. After tonight, we'll know 7 of the 8 girls teams that are going to play for a district championship and be in the regional next week.
And we'll find out how well our picks were last night in those games as well.
Well, we haven't missed a game yet because we both picked Russell in this one. Crum trying to drive baseline. There's Darnell, some good defense. Nice bounce pass out to Langley. Free throw line jumper, no good, but she got hammered by Fleming on that one.
It's Fleming's 4th I've got her with.
I think you're right. Don't foul people on jump shots. Langley.
She got a really nice free throw shot. I mean, and, she started the game off with that 3 and then got the runner on the baseline. She's a player that I think is going to really improve as this goes around. Only a sophomore.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is that, these minutes here, again, it's not going to turn out the way you want it to be as a Greenup County fan, but this is going to pay dividends for this team moving down the road.
Well, she was 1 for 6 on the year, and she looked like about an 80% free throw shooter with those two. She knocks them both down. 7 in the game now for her. So that's her first point since the first quarter. 55-25, 7:20 to go. Born, here she goes. Stutter step goes for the basket, and they're going to get her for a charge on this one.
Bella Stith read it perfectly, slid over that time, and waited for Gabby to be there at the block, and steps in and takes the charge.
Did you go over in the Greenup huddle and tell girls, look for a charge here on Oborn?
They might have had us pulled up on Kool TV watching from over there, saying, hey, roll over and get that charge. But now, one thing I will say, I wish that there's something they would do in the high school. I wish they would put the restricted areas in.
Yeah, you know why they don't. It's too hard for the officials
to call it. It's hard for the officials to call it. But, I mean, it's something that I would rather see that go into a game than a shot clock.
Yeah, I'd like to see both.
Yes, but I would love to see the restricted area go in. Great look
nice
inside.
Pass by Stith underneath. Langley wide open, lays it in. Beautiful pass by Bella Stith.
But you see so many people, they stand under the basket, and then you call a blocking foul, or a charge, excuse me, and then the only thing they were going to do was catch the ball as it comes through the net.
Well, the flip side of that would just be teach the officials not to call it like that.
Well, you're asking a lot there.
55-27 now. Here's Holborn. Long 3 off the left wing. No good. Steele with the rebound for Greenup.
That's her first missed 3 tonight.
Crum, left corner 3 for Greenup. Knocks it down. Daria Crum with the 3.
She's got 12 tonight. She's the only player in double figures for Greenup.
Here's Sharp, left corner 3, no good. Kuntz with the rebound for Russell. Off to Allen, baseline jumper, no good. Sharp goes and gets this one. And she loses out of bounds. Turnover on Russell.
Russell tonight with 14 offensive rebounds, Greenup 18 total rebounds.
And Mandy Lane wants a 30-second timeout. She's not happy with the way Russell has started this quarter. I think she's saying something along the lines, we're not taking our foot off the gas, girls, because we got to finish this game out strong. We got another one to play Thursday night.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, you don't want to finish like you started, because like you said, you want the momentum to be able to roll over and to get to something. But you talk about the possession. Somebody gets lost, a person sneaks in behind, they get a wide open look, then they come back down, somebody misses an assignment, you kick it out, a wide open three, and it's 5 quick. And again, you got a 25-point lead, that's fine, but you got yourself to this position because you finally settled in and got things going the way you needed them to go. Don't stop now. Finish what you started. That's the biggest thing.
Kind of the way Russell started the game, kind of out of whack, out of kilter a little bit. Played really well through the middle here. Now Mandy's saying, hey, we're not going back and forth, because young kids don't understand that a lot of times. Hey, it's not a light switch. You don't turn it off and on. And now look what they've done. Out of that zone, back to man-to-man. We're going to play some defense.
You see so many teams that they get into a zone and they think, okay, it's a chance for me to take a play off.
Rest.
And what happens is you get beat, you give up an open look.
And you lose your focus and your intensity.
Especially if the ball stays away from your side of the zone.
You're stiff, lobbing it for Brandon, knocked out of bounds.
And right there was a perfect thing. You get on the lob, Kennedy Darnell immediately read that. She releases, comes down off the help side, and she's already there for the point of contact if the lob gets there to defend it nicely.
Yeah.
That's what you have to be able to do. You have to anticipate.
Tried to throw it to Brandon. He throw it away. Allen with the steal. Goes for the basket. Puts it up no good, but she's fouled. You're going to get crumb with that foul.
I don't know who took the bigger hit, Allen or the Red Devil.
That might keep him from getting so close underneath the basket there. Bethany Allen back to the line. 79% on the year. She's struggled tonight, though. 1 for 5. Make it 1 for 6. And I think everyone she's missed has done that right there.
Yeah, front iron, very little arch to it. Just not getting a lot of her legs underneath her in that shot. That one did.
Yeah, that one looked better. She knocks that one down.
Flirting with a double-double tonight, 11.7 rebounds.
5 minutes to go, 56-30, Russell. Crum in trouble. Langley comes and gets it. Little Langley girl's going to be a nice player next year, James. You can see some stuff in her. A lot of these kids from Greenup, you can see some things in them.
Russell's going to jump on these here in just a second. They are enticing somebody to come through this screen, and they're right there almost again. The little pop out off the elbow. Kennedy Darnell was waiting on it. Nice job there by Langley to hang onto that basketball.
Here's Langley, left corner three, in and out, no good. Brandon goes and gets it for Greenup. Nice rebound. Stiff loses it. Coons grabs it for Russell. 4:20 to go. Usually don't see teams running the offense that Greenup just ran unless they're holding the ball 10.
Yeah, that's usually like we're trying to stall it out and run some time off the clock, but very patient in that. I like that.
I do too. Kirk working on some stuff.
Yeah, let's see what we can do with this. Let's see if we can be patient with the basketball and execute.
And they got a good shot. Langley had a good look at the three. Here's Oborn, and that's probably a walk. Darnell comes up with the loose ball, fakes, tries to put it up, and she's fouled.
Branham on the foul.
Yep. Addison Branham, I think that's her third.
I've got her with 4, I think.
Do you? Okay. I've been talking too much with you.
That's okay.
It's easy to do in a game like this as Darnell knocks down the first free throw.
They've stopped talking from the scorer's table, too, so we don't have that echo.
83% on the year. Russell, leading free throw shooting team in the state as she gets them both.
Tonight, 23 of 33.
Yeah, that's not a vintage performance from the line for Russell that we've come to expect. 3:48 to go, 58-30. Russell on top. Ball was kicked.
Yes, it
not
was.
Called. Russell comes up with it.
Russell got to space the floor out here. They got too many people on one side.
Yeah, here's Darnell. Goes for the basket. Nice kick out to Coons, wide open on the baseline. She knocks it down.
You know, I talked to Mandy Lane about Kenley early in the season. She said she may be one of the best 7th graders I've ever had, and that's saying a lot when you've got a player in that same conversation as Shaylin Steele.
Well, I know she's not better than Steele was at that age. You know, Mandy she's right. She's a dandy player, but I remember Steele when she was in 7th grade.
I kid about this story so many times about Shaylin. I remember one of the first times I interviewed her, she played at Ashland. She scored 17 points in the game. She gave me 13 words in my interview.
You counted them.
And it was part of my interview or my article that I wrote up. I said Shaylin still had 17 points. She gave me 13 words in the interview for a 7th grader. And then you go from that point to what she became as a senior. I mean, she just became such a great young lady. She was an ambassador for Russell basketball. Had getting a chance to move on, go on to play at Penn State, and she's going to have a tremendous career, I believe, there as well.
And James, you think about this too. There are 8 games across the region tonight here in the district tournament. 6 girls, 2 boys. You're going to have 8 winners. We were just talking about that. But then you kind of flip that over to the sad part of it. There's going to be 8 teams that are going to be putting the uniforms up.
They're going to put the jerseys up tonight for the last time, and that's tough.
It's a sudden ending. It really is.
And it's a tough thing as a senior to walk off that court whenever it is for that last time, and knowing that's the last time you're going to get a chance to take that jersey and put it on. I remember making that walk off the floor at Morehead State. We played Morgan County that year and lost. And, you get in the locker room and you've got a lot of broken hearts and things that, you've been spending the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years of your life, and now everything just comes to a screeching halt.
Well, I'll remember this till the day I die. When my daughter was a senior in high school, we got beat in the finals of the region that year, and kids were just bawling on the benches during the awards and everything. Sam Sparks come over and told me, he said you just saw the best of your program and the worst of your program all in the same moment, because the team cares so much like that. You wouldn't see many teams care that much about it.
Yeah.
And we got all kinds. Let's see if I can catch these subs here. We've got for Russell, Mila Wheeler, number 14.
Here, I'll help you. Right here.
Blakey Felden, number 5. Presley Price, number 4. Allison Phipps, number 20. And Ava Frazier, 22. Here goes Troxler for the basket. No good. Right wing 3, was that
Felden?
Blakely? All right. Minute and a half to go, 62-33. And we're going to get 5 subs in for Greenup. He just put these numbers on here today, I think.
Yeah, August Stevens, number 50. Tori May, number 1. Heidi Felty, who has been in the basketball game, number 20.
Yeah. Ava Walker, 22.
Ava Walker and Serenity Clarkson, number 32.
Well, you got them all. Yeah, it is. It's a very sad time. And those kids on every team, they go through the whole season. They work hard, sacrifice a lot of their time. Don't call that with a minute 15 to go. Just keep the clock running.
Keep the clock running. Yeah, it is. I mean, because it's, there's some of these kids, like you said, they've been playing basketball since they were big enough to walk and dribble, and they go through the YBO leagues, and they get into middle school ball and junior high ball, and then they go into start playing some freshmen and in JV, and you start basketball in October, organized basketball in October. Some of these kids, they're playing travel ball all summer long, and then you get into something that you've done for most of your life, and all of a sudden everything just stops.
Yes, exactly. It is. It's a sudden stop. It's kind of like hitting a brick wall in a car. But and we talk so much about like tonight, the 8 teams that win, which we should. We should talk about those teams. But we kind of, in some ways, we forget about those kids that are putting those uniforms up.
August Stevens, I was talking with Coach Ruggles earlier, and said she's a late addition to the team. I guess she just came out here recently. So he said I think that, because I asked you, I said same people you had on the rush. Because there's one for sure that I know is new. So hey, she got her first point there. There it goes. She knocks down 1-2.
Atta-way. 23 Carson Honecker and number 1 Shelby Campbell into the game for Russell. 45 seconds to go. It's 62-34. Russell will advance on to the district championship game Wednesday night, 7 o'clock start. Is that right?
Yes, 7 o'clock Thursday night. Both championship games will play at 7. Boys on Friday night, and it's back here tomorrow night as well, as we'll get first game at 6, Raceland and Greenup County. That's your 1-4 matchup. Then Lewis and Russell at 7:45 at approximately 30 minutes at the conclusion of the first game tomorrow night.
I think that's the way most schools have started doing it. They wait till the floor is cleared, then they start the clock, whether you're out there or not. Used to, you couldn't start the clock till both teams were on the floor. And you had some teams, Bake did this a lot.
Oh, yeah.
He would stay in the locker room and make the other team go out first.
Make him come out the first, yes.
I remember one year our principal, I think it was Wes Carter, he came in the locker room and made Bake get out of the locker room and go on the floor first, and he was so mad. I hope he's listening to me. He probably texts me here.
One of my favorite stories I've ever heard from Raceland was Randy Vanderhoof. They were playing at Russell, and they sat over here and waited to go play. And he had them all dressed in their stuff. So they come off the bus, they run through the door, and they start going through their warm-up lines, and they never had a basketball. And he said they were hitting layups like they were dunking. They were hitting the sharpest passes they've ever done. And he said it was just, everybody's looking like, my God, what is wrong with these guys?
Randy, he didn't care to try anything.
No.
Football, baseball, basketball, it didn't matter.
If it was out there in a possibility, he would give it a whirl.
20 seconds to go. The steal, that's Carson Honecker just came into the game.
So Allison Phipps to the free throw line.
Yeah.
We've shot
now
51 free throws tonight, and we've had 35 fouls called.
The game at East Carter that I did, Russell and East Carter, of course, Osborne was sick. I think Allen fouled out. So Phipps went in overtime. First time she touched the ball, bang, 3 off the left wing. All right, that's going to do it. Your final score here tonight is Russell 62, Greenup County 34. We're going to be back with an abbreviated post-game show after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Back here at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table. James, what do you got, buddy?
62-34, your final. Daria Crum paces the Musketeers with 15 points. She's the only player in double figures. Leah Langley tossed in 9. For Russell, Gabby Oborn with 19 points. Kennedy Darnell finishes with 15. Bethany Allen with the 11 points, 7 rebounds. Kenley Coons, 9 points, 8 rebounds tonight. 32 rebounds for Russell, 24 for Greenup. Greenup's 13 of 17 from the free throw line. Russell 23 of 35. 31 turnovers for Greenup County, 20 for Russell, who started off with 9 there in the early going of the contest.
All right, Russell advances to this championship game, 7 o'clock Thursday night against the winner of tonight's second game, Lewis County. And Raceland going to get out of here now. They got to start a new string. Get ready for the second game. James and Kent will be coming to you with the call. I'm Hager Easterling. 62-34, your final, Russell over Greenup. Good night, everybody, and God bless.
Thank you for watching the 63rd District Tournament live on Kool TV. This broadcast of the 63rd District Tournament has been a special sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.